I always do that. Mike always muted. Yo, it's the Isaac Talk Weekly live stream. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody out there is doing good. Hope y'all week has been going good, man. Happy another one is over. Tomorrow's a half day. My baby girl's graduating VPK, so that's where I'll be for better part of the second half of the day, afternoonish, around that time. So should be pretty dope, man. I'm really proud of her. She's doing her thing. But yeah, hope everybody else's week is good, man. What's been going on with y'all? That's the real question right there. What's been going on with y'all? Let's check. Okay, audio sounded pretty good from the preview. Video's looking pretty good. Let's get that audio and video check. Make sure everything is good to go. Like I said, I'm good on this end, but want to make sure y'all good on that end. So, yeah, man. What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? Yo, let's go ahead and roll call. Jason C said, "What's good? It's time for the festivities from the Black Labs Junior. Let the conversation begin." Yes, sir. And conversate we will, Jason. Conversate we will. Hope everything is good with you, man. Hope everything is good with you. Hey, my brother. What's going on, Lashon? Hope everything is good, man. Hope everything is good. Can't wait to watch your Mavericks get steamrolled by Golden State tomorrow night, too. Let me stop playing. Speaking of which, I just thought about it. I gotta throw something over here. Kind of got stuff all over the place, guys. My bad. Drop this. There we go. Background music good too. Forgot to ask about that. Pretty sure it's all right, but want to make sure. All right. Throw this. Stream is good. That's what's up. All right, bet. All right, so we good to go. I had to throw up that live score recap thing. I gotta keep track, man. It's my playoffs, man. Gotta know what's going on. But Jason C said King Pixel Knight is in the building. He's a knight and the king. Never seen that before. Yo, Bradley, what's going on, man? Hope everything is good with you, my guy. Genosis, what's up, homie? He said, "What's up, peeps? What's up? Homie Genosis said, "Dinner. Okay, what you having for dinner, bro? What you having for dinner?" Allergies is getting to me. Hey, Umar, what's going on, man? Hope everything is good with you, dude. Tech King Mike, what's going on, man? Hope everything is good with you, man. Saw your tweet about the baby girl starting to crawl, dude. Mine's starting to crawl as well. So it's always surreal you watching them grow so fast, man. But that's what's up, dog. Happy to hear that. And said he sees the XM4s. I've had these for a minute. When I'm on Mac, I rock the AirPods Max, obviously. When I'm on my Windows PC, XM4s. So I guess that's kind of like a little Easter egg, I guess. If y'all see the XM4s, I'm on Windows. If you see the AirPods Max, I'm on my Mac. Yo, Bradley said, "I hope your cam doesn't overheat." Yo, for real. We had a nice little time with that. Stream sponsored by Coca-Cola. I wish. But nah, I had the setting toggle properly for my ZV-1, which is my top-down camera. But I didn't have it toggled properly for the ZV-E10, which is my face cam. So I got that setting toggled properly. We should be good to go. No issues or anything like that. So we should be good this time, Brad. We should be good this time. You said audio video good. That's what's up. Hey, the Hawks, what's going on? Hope everything is good with you. Hey, Mike said riding into Altamont Springs. Yo, that's what's up, dog. I know you're doing something with the truck driving instructor's license or something like that. I saw your tweet, man. That's what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with the congratulations because I know you're gonna kill that. Sean said, "Hey, Ike, watch your mouth." He talk about my babs. Yo, real talk though, y'all got the next GOAT over there in Luca, man. Luca's a absolute monster, man. I don't know what's going on with that homie. He's bred differently. I'll say that. Homeboy is killing them, man. I saw what he did to them Suns. Beat them dudes by what, 50? I think it was like 50 or 54. Luka had like 27 in the first half. He had 27 in the first half. Phoenix had 27 combined as a team in the first half. So Luka's a savage, man. He's a savage for real. Omar said, doing fine. That's what's up, man. Hey, pierogies, ham, and some side veggies. Okay, that's some nice eating right there, man. That's what's up. He said, crawling one day, graduating the next. They grow up way too fast, man. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Umar said he's personally a Fanta Orange guy. Okay, I can respect that. Fanta Orange is pretty good. It's pretty good. It ain't touching my Coke, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. He said it goes Apple Sheep, Samsung Knights, OnePlus Princesses, Pixel Fairies. I ain't never seen that one before. The Pixel Fairies are the OnePlus Princesses anyway. Oh, man. Might be free tomorrow or Saturday night, man. If you and Barry are free, we gotta get up. Yo, bet. Tomorrow I won't be on this side. I'll be over like in Ocoee area. But Saturday night, man, yeah, we could all link up. That'd be straight. I gotta see what we doing. I know we're doing. Me and the missus are doing like a mid-date day type of deal. We going out to Disney and doing our thing there. So it kind of depends on what time it falls, but we might be able to make that happen. Shay, what's going on? Hope everything is good with you. OnePlus fans are princesses. Nah, man, I ain't even gonna do that. Yo, I saw that, Mike. Wayne tried him. Him and Mark Cuban was going back and forth for something like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but Luka went off. That's for sure. They showed he was walking back to the locker room after they lost game 5 when Phoenix went up 3-2. And he was like, look, it's easy to be tough when you're up, talking about the Suns talking trash about them. And they came back to get them boys, man. Beat them game 7, so it's whatever. Dr. Pepper is the GOAT. Nah, Vanilla Coke is the GOAT. Vanilla Coke is the GOAT. Yo, Ish, what's up, my dude? Hope everything is good with you, man. He said, not the fans, just the elitists. I'm with that. Umar said, personally, I'm a believer in the sexual experience. Gotcha. Yo, but that's what's up, man. Appreciate all y'all coming through. That's what's up. Barry said, I'm sitting outside the club about to hit up Ike, like when you going live. No notification. Yo, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man, but I'm glad you made it in, Barry. Top flight security of the world right here, man. So happy that you made it in. You said everyone liked the video. You talking about like the live stream or the video I just dropped on Monday? MPT said, can't believe it's Thursday night already. I felt like it was just yesterday you were streaming. Yeah, man. The weeks are going by pretty fast, yo. It's going by pretty fast. So, like I said, I'm always happy to get up here on a Thursday night and hang with y'all, man. Chill, chop it up. Y'all know. I'm done with you, Lashon. This man said strip clubs, Barry. I've never been to the strip club ever. I know. It's a fun fact. Never been. Never had any like interest to really go. Yo, facts, Mike. Locked down. Ain't no type of shenanigans or nothing going on up in there. But when I had got through roll call, so I got a couple of things that we gonna get into as far as the conversation, man. So I'll leave what I feel is probably the better one or the more hype one for me anyway. I'll save that one for the end because I got some feelings and some thoughts about one of them. So yeah, I got the first one here though. But Umar said, is vanilla Coke still a thing? I have never seen that in Pennsylvania. Vanilla Coke, they don't make it anymore. I don't know why, but they don't make it anymore. So I don't know. Which mic are you using? I like the look and the pop filter look sharp too. Elgato Wave 3. Shout out to Tech King Mike, man. He hooked me up. Elgato Wave Mic 3, man. Absolutely love this thing. I've had this since well before the move. So it's been a minute. Absolutely love it. So Elgato Wave 3. He said, Ike, well, you know, Atlanta is the king of booty. Let's show you a fool. I ain't never heard about Magic City or none of that. So yeah, y'all got me on that one. Hey, Big John, what's up, man? I hope you doing well, man. Good evening to you too. All right, so let's go ahead and switch gears and get into this article. So, for this first one, man, yo, shout out to Jason C, dog. He's always doing it big when it comes to just a wealth of knowledge, information, man. Articles, like he literally just hit me up today and was like, hey, I thought you might find this interesting. So shout out to you, Jason. You already know, man. I appreciate you and everything you do. But this article, I wanted to kind of pull it out, and Jason even tweeted about it too. So if you call this tweet, which obviously everybody here is following him on Twitter, or you should be, but if you call this tweet, this article is more so just going in depth talking about Google and Motorola starting to show improvements with their shipments here in the States, right? So if you're not in the States, this probably doesn't, pertain heavily to you or anything like that. But I'm obviously in the States, so this is heavily pertaining to me. Now, you got all of these numbers here, these graphs and charts. I'm not an analyst or any of that. That's not even what interests me. The main part that interests me is if you scroll down, you take a look at this paragraph here. So normally I don't go word for word, but I got... Oh, Ike might have a heart attack. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? But yeah, so I gotta go ahead and, like I said, read this part word for word because it's pretty big in my opinion, especially if you're a fan of Google, a fan of Android, just a fan of tech. Competition is good. So even though I'm about to read this, it doesn't take any shade or it doesn't take any praise from Samsung or Apple or what they're doing. But like I said, I just wanted to give praise, to Google. They're doing their thing. Their phones are selling. So got to get into this, and thanks to the Pixel 6 series, Google was the 5th largest shipper of phones in North America during the first quarter. Canalys, which I'm guessing that's the research firm, shows that Google delivered 1.2 million pixels in North America during the first quarter, a 380% hike from the 200,000 pixel model shipped in the continent during the first quarter of last year. Google had a 3% market share in North America during quarter one of 2022, compared to the 1% share recorded during the 2021 first quarter. So, digging into that and just getting a little bit in depth, man. Shout out to Google. They've been selling some phones, bro. A big thing that everybody was kind of worried about was, is the Pixel series actually going to sell, right? Is it actually going to sell? Is it going to make waves? We knew that they were doing everything on the advertisement and as far as like the NBA and just seeing Pixel ads, just, broader, clear or whatever. And this literally shows that whatever they're doing is working. People love these devices, right? So 1.2 million pixels, especially when you look at 1.2 million versus 200,000, like that is insanity. Right now, obviously, they're not moving units, like Samsung or Apple. But again, look at the start. It's all about the start. Every company has to start from somewhere. I really feel like Google last year kind of made the statement like, yo, we're here to play. Like, we're here to get serious about this. And even more with Google I/O, right? They've been saying like, hey, here's our ecosystem, right? So, like I said, man, this is good news. Regardless of where you sit at, and when it comes to tech or ecosystems or whatever, this is great, right? Because you got more competition. More competition in the field is always great. Google comes out with, the best point and shoot camera. Well, now Samsung has to try to match that. So all of you Samsung S22 Ultras, or, maybe you're going to switch to the S23 Ultra next year. Well, you're going to get a better camera because now Samsung wants to compete. So at the end of the day, man, like this is good for everybody. This is good for everybody. So like I said, whether you're a Pixel fan, a Galaxy fan, an iPhone fan, competition is good. It's going to be great to see a, major third player out there, right? Because already here in the States, we don't have many options. In all honesty, we really only have, Samsung, Apple, and a little bit of OnePlus, you know what I mean? As far as like players here in the States. So to see Google kind of doing their thing, man, I'm hyped. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. Gotta admit, yes, I am carrying a Pixel, so that kind of, adds to it. But still, I'm hyped to see Google doing their thing. Always feels good when, you see the advertisement, you see them pushing this device and the numbers show it's paying off. So I know every time I go to say like Disney, for example, I see at least 2 or 3 people with either a Pixel 6 or a Pixel 6 Pro, and they're just snapping photos and stuff. So it's good to see that these things is getting in a while, man. Always good to have that third player and another option. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Y'all crazy, man. Bradley said 1.2 million pixels is pretty good. I think so too, Bradley. I think so too, especially when we're looking from the perspective of, a year ago, Google really, when it came to like the numbers game, Google wasn't even like a blip. And I mean, I would count this as maybe like a blip, but like they weren't even a blip, last year with like Pixel, or not last year, the year before last with Pixel 5. So for them, not even a full year. This is just quarter one of this year, a 380% hike. Like, that's great, man. That's great. Sean said, hey, Pixel, we growing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jason C said they may never be number 1 or 2 in this market, but people need to know. Hey, and that's how I see it, Jason. Like, they should strive, obviously, to be the best that they can be, right? But at the end of the day, as long as they realize that they have, a great product that people love, which is, the Pixel line, and they decide, you know what, let's build out an ecosystem of great products around this device for our Pixel enthusiasts. I'm down with that. They don't ever have to beat Apple or Samsung. Just acknowledge, like, we have a fan base, so let's cater to our fan base and give them what they're asking for. Premium products that all tie together in an ecosystem. I know that that's all I'm asking for, right? So I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it. Yeah, Big John, Google's definitely been on point. Obviously, they still have some room to grow, as all these manufacturers do. But they are making some waves, man. They are making some waves. Barry said it's paying off. Glad they started. Yo, same. I literally can't turn on an NBA game without seeing some type of Pixel promo or advertisement, man. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Mike said, I'm excited for this. I saw 2 Pixel 6 Pros in the new class group today. Got hype. Yeah, it's always like, bro, no matter where you stand at, it's always a good feeling when you see devices that you're not used to seeing, right? I done already seen, I don't know how many 13 Pro Maxes or S22 Ultras, but it's like a Pixel, like I get excited for that, right? So I like it, man. I like it. Google was on a massive decline with sales. This is definitely a good thing. They're saying 10 times sales of the Pixel 6 for the 7. Hey, this all I got to do is keep that momentum, man. Keep that momentum. Take all of the constructive criticism and feedback that everybody gave. Things like making sure that their software is as stable as possible out of the gate. You know what I mean? No kind of like major issues or anything like that. I know fingerprint sensor is another one people have said. The ultra wide, improve the ultra wide camera on the, on the camera or whatever, make it wider, that kind of stuff, man. I think as long as they take that feedback to heart, Google will be all right, man. They'll be all right. Just to jump from, say, like the 5, or even you can even say the 4XL, which was like their last like flagship phone. The jump from like the 4XL or the 5 to the 6 and 6 Pro was massive. So I'm not expecting another like massive, leap like that. But if they can just, iterate, polish what's already there, which on the software side, they're definitely doing that with Android 13. Do it on the hardware side as well. And I think Pixel 7 Pro will be a force to be reckoned with for sure. Best competition I've recently seen is Vivo. Vivo is out here putting in work, bro. On pretty much every front. Foldables, they got the Vivo X Fold, and normal flagships, they got the Vivo X80 Pro. I don't think that they're going Pro Plus with this one. Shout out to Barry, because I know he got the Vivo X80 Pro, man, and he's been loving it. So, like I said, competition is always on point. More comp equals better products and pricing. Big facts, Barry. Big facts. And that pricing portion, a lot of people kind of gloss over. Like, they be quick to, I don't think Pixel 6 Pro is worth it over, say, S22 Ultra or whatever. But it's like, you also got to look at the price difference between those devices as well. You're at retail, you catch deals and stuff, but at retail, you're looking at what, a $300 difference in price? Like, it definitely makes you look at the S22 Ultra as, what am I getting for that? What am I getting for that extra $300 that I'm paying? Right? It definitely makes you think about it. Now, whether or not you still buy it, because I'm gonna still buy it, let's keep it real. But whether you still buy it or not, it does make you think about that. Like, right? Hey, Jason, what's up? What's up? The review suite is in the building. What's up? What's up, man? Hope everything is good with you, dog. Based on my experience with trying to get a OnePlus through carrier last year and this year, OnePlus is going to pull out of the flagship market in the US after this year. Nordline may stick. Yeah, I would hate to see them in terms of the flagship line pull out, man. I know not a lot of people, care for their devices too much, or they don't really have a whole lot, unless you dive deep, that really separates them. But like I said, I the little bit of time that I spent with my OnePlus 10 Pro, I enjoy it. It's a dope experience. I am curious to see what Oxygen OS 12 and 13 are gonna look like, since they're going back to more Oxygen OS built on top of Color OS. But I don't know, man. I think OnePlus makes some pretty dope devices. I think that they just don't get a lot of coverage, or people will be quick to say, okay, you can get this, but then you could turn around and get, an S22 Ultra or an iPhone, stuff like that. And I think that kind of diminishes what the device is really all about, right? I know this year, or with the 10 Pro, they had it kind of tough because they had to go up against the Pixel 6 Pro. That is way more of an even comparison to say, right? Because I can say from my personal experience, I'm going with Pixel pretty much every time. But yeah, man, I don't know. Pixel kind of came in and slid right into where OnePlus was. So who knows how that's gonna work out, man. Johan, what's going on, my guy? Hope everything is good with you. Jason, exactly. If you watch NBA games, literally on the hardwood, like the flooring, you literally see, sponsored by Google and all of that kind of stuff, man. They even got Giannis, what is it? Antetokounmpo, I think is how you pronounce his last name. Yeah, last year champion of last year's NBA Finals. Like, they even got him, sponsored to rock the Pixel, and he rocks the Pixel regularly. All of that stuff, man. Hey, Gwendolyn G, what's going on? Hope everything is good with you. Facts. Like, I remember how hype I was. Yes, bro. It's like stuff that you don't see regularly it always makes you a little giddy. Like, yo, this is dope. Yeah. Facts. I see one of those, at least one of those, when I go out to Disney as well. There's always one person who has a fold or whatever. Most of the time they're using it in the narrow with the screen closed, but yeah, most of the time you see it. It's pretty dope. I need my Face ID for the 6 Pro. We know the hardware encoder in the OS. Yeah, I just wonder how they're gonna do it, because if they bring it, right, like, say for example, if they bring Face Unlock to the Pro, but they don't bring it in for the normal, because that was the rumors, like they can't do Face Unlock because the normal 6 doesn't have a 12 megapixel camera or something like that. Like, there was an actual hardware reason. So I'm wondering, like, how do they market that, or how do they sell that? Like, if you own a Pixel 6 Pro, you get Face Unlock. Like, I don't know. That's always been a little weird with the whole Face Unlock conversation. Android 13 Beta 2 did improve the fingerprint sensor a lot. I had to personally downgrade because of the refresh rate issue that I was having with it. But the fingerprint sensor and in the unlock animation, it all just flows, and it's beast. It's beast. If I didn't have that refresh rate issue, I would still be on Android 13 for sure. I've literally been sitting here contemplating going back just to try it again, see if I have the same issue. Because when I went back, I had to wipe my phone. So I'm like, well, maybe this time if I go and do it, I won't have that issue. So we'll see. I want the Vivo X series to be brought to the States. Me and you both, dog. Me and you both. Like, I would love to see those devices like on a carrier shelf, or like I said, just here in the States. I know that they do have, like some of the global units and stuff where you can still get the Google Play services and all of that stuff. But a lot of the times with the imports, you got to be careful because the band support, right? Like the Vivo X Fold, for example, it supported one band of 5G here in the States. In the one band that it supported, I don't think in my area I have access to, or something like that when I was doing my research with it. So it kind of pushed me off. Not that 5G is super important, but it's like if I'm, dropping, $1,700-$1,800, I want to have access to everything, right? I want to have access to everything. Barry said, can't stop taking photos with the Vivo X80 Pro. So Barry, I'm gonna ask you right now, because I know you still carrying a Pixel. I know you still carrying your Pixel, or with you. If you had to take one phone with you for point and shoot photos, what are you grabbing? You grabbing the Pixel or you grabbing the Vivo X80? That's my question to you, homie. It's a custom. Yeah, the GNV customized GN1. That's what's up. Okay, so Vivo is spanking the Pixel 6 Pro because of software, then not physics. Lashon, I'm done with you. Yo, y'all going in. Gotta catch up with y'all. Oh, Genosis, you talking about real tone with the Pixel? Yes, bro. I love that Google opened that up too. And I don't know why I still got this. Or I guess I'll just leave it up. It's whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. I love the fact that Google is opening that up for everybody to take advantage of. So like Samsung can literally just tap into, I guess, that code base or that database and get better skin tones. Like that, in my opinion, is so dope. I love that Google does stuff like that. They don't do it with everything, but I love that they do that. I love that they do that. So should be dope. I'm hoping Samsung takes advantage of it. I'm hoping all manufacturers take advantage of that. Barry is going crazy with the X80 Pro. That device isn't leaving his hands. Yo, facts. Yo, Lewis, what's up, man? Hope everything is good with you. It says ZTE getting no love out here. Yo, their Axon line, the like their flagship line, looks super dope. I remember watching Tao. Tao, I'm not sure what her last name is, but she's another content creator. Super dope content creator. She's actually expecting. Congratulations to her, man. But super dope content creator. She did her review of the ZTE, and bro, looked phenomenal. Some of the pictures were looking phenomenal as well. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just ready to get beyond just Samsung, Apple, right? Like, try to dip my toes in the water, especially more with like these import devices. Just for me, it gets tough because I start to look at it from a situation like, okay, I can drop $800 or $900 on, you know, the IQ, not the Vivo, the IQ 9 Pro. I can, you know, drop $800 and get one of those, or I can save that $800 and maybe put $50 more to it and get the Pixel 7 Pro when that comes out, right? Like, I'm having those kind of thoughts in my brain, right? I know some people, oh, just get both, right? But it's like I'm budgeting, right? Like, I'm budgeting. Maybe I can't get both, so it's kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do want to dip my toes. I at least want to do one import device a year. Last year was the Xiaomi Mi 11, so maybe I'll do like Xiaomi 12 or Xiaomi 12 Ultra, maybe when that drops. But I want to at least do one import a year, at least one. I want to try. Barry said, if you want point and shoot, get the Pixel 6 Pro. If you want pro mode, that's super close to Sony. Vivo X80 Pro kills mostly all. All the pics I took today were in photo mode. I look like pro mode. Photo mode. I look like a tourist. That's funny. Yes, sir. So that tells it right there. Barry said, if you want point and shoot, Pixel 6 Pro. I think it's gonna be hard for somebody to dethrone Google when it comes to point and shoot, though. Because like their whole philosophy and how you take a photo is all centered around just point, shoot, put the phone away. You don't even have to think about it, right? But I do like the fact that you get a crazy good, you know, auto mode with the Vivo, as well as getting something like pro mode where you can really dial in all your settings, right? Like I could never see, say, like Google making a pro mode, just because it kind of almost seems like it goes against their entire philosophy on a smartphone camera, which I kind of get that. But having the versatility would be dope. Face unlock isn't a pro feature. My Xiaomi has face unlock. Okay, so maybe it's not that, because I know some people were saying like Google couldn't do face unlock on the normal 6 because of something. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure what the reason was, but it was something where it was like they couldn't bring face unlock because of something with the hardware, the megapixel size, or something with the Pixel 6's camera or front facing camera. So hopefully they can bring it to both, you know, hopefully with the June feature drop, we get it. That's only a couple weeks away. If they don't bring face unlock to the 6 Pro but the 7 Pro, I'll be really annoyed, even though I'll buy a 7 Pro for the storage. Yeah, they still gonna get you. He said one thing Google can take away from the Vivo X80 Pro is the fingerprint reader. Yeah, because it has the biggest surface area fingerprint reader or whatever. Yeah, the biggest like surface area. I think that's fire. I'm waiting for Samsung to steal that one too, man. For real. Like I'm waiting for Samsung to steal that because they use ultrasonic already. So the next step to their fingerprint sensor would be what Vivo is using. So I don't know. If they brought Vivo here, everyone in this chat would have one. I know I would. Because I'm thinking about getting one to import, man. Because y'all really got me wanting that X80 Pro. Like, badly. Badly. Ultimate photos via pro mode for the X80 Pro. It's magic when you go into pro mode. Bear, you need to stop. Because you're really making me about to get one of these. Excuse me, had to cough. Lashon, we know you got Pixel 6 Pro for life. But real talk though, how you liking that S22 Ultra, man? How you liking it? That's the real question. Well said, Ike. That's the way to say it. Vivo gives you an auto mode that's good and a pro mode that's outstanding. Sony is like, go to pro mode. Facts, bro. Like I was literally talking with Juan about that. Yo, actually talking to Juan about it. But I was talking to Juan about that, yo. And I was saying in his comment section, I was like, look, like real talk, I want, you know, like one of the Sony phones, but that's way too much in terms of like smartphone camera or camera, like that's way too much camera for me, right? Like I would never be able to do what like say Scoop could do with that, right? So it's one of those things where it's like I want it, I definitely don't need it though. Definitely don't need it. So yeah. 1 second, y'all. Oh, my dad posted something in our family group chat. I was like, what is going on right now? But shout out to Juan. What's going on with you, man? Hope everything is good with you. The regular 6 doesn't have the same hardware sensors as the Pro, not camera. Yeah, it's something with it. That's what it is, MPT. I know if anybody would know, Mike would know, because he always be up on that stuff. Pixel 6 doesn't have the same autofocus on front camera to grab the depth for more secure face unlock. 6 Pro can get depth and has a wider angle. That's what it is. I knew it was something hardware-wise that the 6 was lacking why they were talking about it. I want the X80 or the IQ Pro. Oh, yeah, dude. From the X80 to the X80 Pro, is there like a huge difference in terms of like photography, camera, stuff like that? It would depend on the software on the Vivo and my purchase. Haven't looked into anything other than the photo capabilities. Yeah, from what I hear, man, as far as like Vivo, like it's definitely Juan, I can't stand you. It's definitely like I've heard people say like different. And when I say different, I mean like different from like the normal Android skin. I would have to I would have to for sure get one to play around with first, but I would definitely be down to do it. This is what I was laughing at, y'all. Oh, we playing Twist Ike's arm to buy a Vivo game. I'm down. Watch, after the stream, I'm gonna be like, y'all made me do it. The S22U is cool. I'm enjoying it so far. What? What? Wait. Time out. Let me hold up. Pause the music. What? Lashon, did I really just read that? You're enjoying the Samsung S22 Ultra. Bro. Somebody screenshot this, dog. Somebody screenshot this. Cause he ain't never gonna say this again. He ain't never gonna say this again. Oh man, I can't, yo. Umar said, no, it's we twist him to buy an Xperia. Y'all need to stop, man. I want to try both, man. I would love to try both. Sony, I would love to get my hands on one. But like I said, it's a lot of smartphone camera. For me, I'm very much a point and shoot kind of guy. Like point, shoot, put it away, right? Like that's my jam right there. So a lot of that would be wasted on me, man. I would rather see what someone like Scoop or Wayne, I can't remember his exact Twitter handle, but Wayne, he does the smartphone photography too. Grant, I love to see what they can do with those type of devices, man. Are you buying Pops at 6A? Yeah, man. I'm just waiting to see what deals T-Mobile has on it. He has T-Mobile, so he's definitely getting into a 6A. Either I'm going to use my line because I have Magenta Max, him and my mom don't. So I'll use one of my lines, you know, do an upgrade or whatever, take his old phone and trade it in and get the 6A on my line and just give him the phone. So either way, Pops will definitely be getting a Pixel 6A for sure. X80 has a customized IMX766. It's not called the IMX866. It went from quad bare to RGB. Still great photos, but the Pro, yeah. I'm sure it is. I don't need two powerhouse devices. My Pixel would be the powerhouse, and I could get a lesser powerful second device. Like when I got, oh, that's a good point too, Lashon. You could do that too. Tell you what, if Lashon buys an iPhone, I would buy Lashon ain't gotta buy an iPhone because I'm just waiting for him to finish Mission Impossible. When he finishes Mission Impossible, priority shipping, 2 or 3 days, depending on what day it is, he will be testing out an iPhone 13 Pro. So Lashon, not 100% sure when you're gonna be done, bruh, but don't flake on me. iPhone 13 Pro, let me know. I gotta wipe it. I'm gonna throw it right in the box, homie. I got you. Lashon will be testing out an iPhone. He ain't gotta try the whole ecosystem, but he gonna try the iPhone. That's gonna be a fun experience. I don't care what he say about it. I don't care if he go on camera and be like iPhones are trash, whatever. I want Lashon to use an iPhone, so I'm gonna send him one for a month and see, you know, how that goes. Nah, don't be trying to take it back. Talking about, oops, that was Pepper typing. Use a damn liar. Oh man, use a liar. Can't say IQ without Ike. Oh man. Barry said, "Man, I can't type. It's called the IMX866." I figured that's what you meant when you put the IMX866. He said she walked across my keyboard. Nah, homie. Nah. Well, that's how I do it. Hey, let me know. But he said 2 weeks so far. Okay, bet. So you got what? 2 more weeks on that? I think 2 more weeks, and then hashtag Lashon on an iPhone. Bruh. I think I'm more excited about this experiment than Lashon is. I ain't never been this excited to send somebody a phone. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun, dog. So much fun. Oh my god. I'm just laughing thinking about it. Oh man. You can use Magenta Max to get unlimited original quality Google. Oh yeah, I did see that T-Mobile was doing that, man. I already pay for 2 terabytes of cloud storage with Google, so it's kind of lost on me, but I did see that though. It's fire. There's a wild mix has appeared. I said there's a wild mix has appeared. What's up, man? Hope everything is good with you, brother. He said not the Samsung king, the Scamsung king, Migs. You got to get it right. Said might as well slide you. Hey, whenever. I've told you, I'm waiting on you. It's literally in my phone box. It's literally in my phone box with all the other phones. So I'm ready. I'm ready. Yo, Sep Dog, what up, dude? He said, stop capping. Dogs don't have thumbs. Y'all are funny, man. Why King Pixel is switching to the iPhone? Yo, Barry, that's his title right there. I guarantee you, Lashon, if you take that title, instantly 1,000 views, bro. Instant. Oh, man. Yo, Jesus is in the chat. Say what? I done made it, yo. I got Jesus in the chat. Let's go. He said, may there be no overheating of the cam tonight. For real. I know, bro. I know. I know. Oh man. I love it. I love it. Android user switches to iPhone. Yo, Lashon, here's the iPhone. That's gotta be you, dog. Do it. Do it. Yo, that's a good question, Genosis. Yo, Lashon, are you allowed to use other phones? Because I think right now he's only using the S22 Ultra. So that should be a rule. Like we should make this a challenge, y'all. We should make this a challenge. Like a month straight. No, hold on. Okay, let's do it this way. He's gonna have it for the course of a month, right? The first 2 weeks, he can only use the iPhone. How about that? Lashon, how about that? First 2 weeks, you can only use the iPhone for the first 2 weeks. And then the second 2 weeks, because obviously Lashon ain't gonna switch to no iPhone. I can let y'all know that right now. But the second 2 weeks, you can use the iPhone in conjunction with one of your Android phones. How about that? I think that's more than fair. I think that's more than fair. King Pixel switches to iPhone. Hell may freeze over. Yo, hell gonna freeze over. Pigs gonna fly. All of that. All of it. Oh man. The Scam Sung King, Megs, for sure. Oh man. I think we are all excited about Lashon testing the iPhone. Hallelujah. Praise to God, aka Mike. Nah, man. Shoot. I'm so ready, bro. I'm so ready. If Lashon buys an iPhone, that will bring about the Armageddon, yo, for real. For real. King Pixel switches to trash iPhone. For real. Oh, man. I'm dead. Jesus. Oh, Lashon said that's fair. First 2 weeks, y'all, he can only use the iPhone. He can only use the iPhone. Yeah, you don't have to have iMessage or FaceTime. Well, I don't know. What do y'all think? Does he have to have iMessage and FaceTime too? He got to be a blue bubble? Should we do that to him? Mick said he won't do it. He gonna do it. He ain't got no choice. He said, wait, does Lashon have a lightning cable and charger? That iPhone you sending him doesn't come on him. Oh, Genosis, don't worry about it. He gonna be ready. He gonna be ready. I'm gonna make sure he get the phone case. So I already have the screen protector applied and a charger in the box. See, I'm doing it better than Apple would do it because they don't even give you a charger. I'm giving you a charger, player. I got you. I got you. He said, I got pressured into it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Louis, what's going on? Hope everything is good with you. He said he's going to need therapy after that. Yeah, he probably will. It don't matter to me. It's going to be fun for all of us. That's going to be funny. Yo, MPT, huge facts right there. Make sure you disable iMessage and remove the number, because if you don't, you're going to be missing text messages out the wazoo. And sometimes even when you remove it, you still have issues, dog. Even when you remove it, you still end up with issues. Like I had one time, the missus, she has a 12 Pro Max, and I was switching from my 13 Pro Max to the Pixel, and legit, bro, legit. It took literally like 2 days for it to, I guess, sort itself out, and I was started to get her text messages. I was missing her text messages left and right. So definitely that is huge facts right there. But Umar, that's the fun. That's the fun. The blue bubbles, dog. So Lashon can say blue bubbles or die. He said, I'll be the Kurt bubble for 2 weeks. Let's go. Yo, this is going to be a fun challenge, dog. A fun challenge. Yo, facts, Lashon, put the damn charger in the box. You doing it better than Apple. I'm at least giving them the case, the screen protector, the charger too. Yeah, man, I think so. Wow, huge facts, man. It's a pain in the butt to get it untangled, dog. For real. Lashon may never get out of the blue bubble hole. I don't know, man. My dad heard Your prayers for the Mavs, but he can't promise what's impossible. Low blow, Jesus. That was a low blow. That was a low blow, bro. Oh man, too funny. This is kind of the camp I'm into, Umar. Like the missus, she has an iPhone, but she could care less about iMessage. She just has it active because it's like by default type of situation. But I could take her phone, disable iMessage, and she would never even care. She would just say, "Hey, how come my bubbles are green instead of blue?" I would tell her, "Don't worry about it. You're good." She'll be like, "Oh, okay." Only reason she would be able to tell is like if she goes to send her dad, because her dad has an iPhone too. If she sent him like a picture or a video, or her aunt, that's the only reason she would know. Excuse me, had to burp. Yo, Lewis said the question is, how long will Lashon last? Whew, I don't know. He said, after I try it, I can officially diss iPhones. There you go. Once you try it, bro, and you use it for a month, you can officially say iPhones are trash because you tried it, right? You know what I'm saying? Selfie camera Pixel 6 on Snap is just too bad. It looks worse than my iPhone 7. I don't have a 6. I only have the 6 Pro, man. So I'm sorry to hear that. Sean said trash. All right, cool. But we gonna get into this last article, man, before we hop on out of here in about 15 minutes or so. But gotta get into it. I gotta give some thoughts, man, because it's one of those things. I don't think it's gonna be nearly as big of a deal as what everyone's kind of making it seem out to be. But I'm done with you. He said, Ike, I'm gonna need one of your finest cases. I'm bougie. Hey, Kadabi Sheaf, bro. You already know I'm hooking you up with the best. Kadabi Sheaf. Kadabi Sheaf. Lashon is a true Samsung knight. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I wish you could easily pick whether it uses number or email to send a message on iPhone. That way, if someone sends to email, you could reply from the number. Yeah, that would make it more seamless, MPT. Facts. I like that. That's a good idea, dude. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and switch gears. This one, I tried to make sure it was in like dark mode. That way it wouldn't blind y'all like the other one did. There we go. So, Pixel Watch might end up using a 4-year-old chip. Samsung's Exynos 91110 or 9110 first appeared in the original Galaxy Watch. Okay, now here's my thing with this, right? I get the concern, right? Especially when you look at it from a price perspective. If they try to bring this in and, charge, excuse me, $350, $400, which base price, I'm thinking $200, or I'm gonna say base price $250, LTE model, 300 is what I'm excuse me, is what I'm thinking that we're gonna see in terms of pricing, right? But here's my thing with this, right? Everybody's already saying, it's gonna come out, it's gonna be outdated, this, and that, and the third, all of that stuff. Yo, what's going on, man? Hope everything is good with you, dude. I didn't want to not say what's up to you. Yeah, I definitely, Lashon said if it's 400, I definitely don't think this is gonna be 400. Just from a perspective of like they're already undercutting Samsung and Apple with all their other products. Pixel Buds Pro already come in, I think like $50 under what AirPods Pro cost. Pixel 6 Pro comes in $300 less than S22 Ultra, $200 less than iPhone 13 Pro Max base model. So I just don't see Google bringing this watch out and talking about we're gonna charge people $400. I just don't see that. I don't see it. But like I said, back to the processor aspect, right? So this is the paragraph I really wanted to kind of shed some light on, because a lot of people are forgetting this aspect, right? So the Exynos 9110 is a 10 nanometer chip featuring 2 Cortex A53 cores, blah, 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 with processing power similar to the 12 nanometer Snapdragon Wear 4100 Plus found in gadgets like the Fossil's Gen 6 smartwatch. There's another smartwatch that also has this Snapdragon 4100 chip, the Ticwatch Pro 3. I still have the Ticwatch Pro 3. My Ticwatch Pro 3, even today, if I pull it out my drawer, it's still smooth. It's still fluid. This is going to be fine. What we're mainly needing to see is how Google is going to optimize it. What I think Google's going to do with this processor is the same thing they did with Tensor. Tensor is Google's, customized take on an already existing Samsung chip. I think this processor is going to be the exact same thing. I don't think it'll be like a, Tensor Lite. I don't think they'll call it anything like that. I don't even think Google will talk about the processor or processing power when it comes to this watch. I think at the end of the day, all they're focused on is trying to give you a fluid experience on Wear OS 3. I think that that's ultimately their goal. And from some of the promotions that they showed with the watch, it definitely looked like it was really smooth, really fluid. My biggest thing to this is just chill. Just chill. I think this is going to be okay. Now, again, if they come out and talk about, $400, $450 for the LTE variant, yes, I will personally still buy one. But like Lashon said, dead on arrival, 110%. I don't think Google will charge that much though. In all honesty, I think that right now you have certain news outlets, and I'm not saying Android Police is one of them, so don't take it like that. But there are certain news outlets that don't report a lot on, say, what Vivo is doing, what Huawei is doing, because they know that those don't get a lot of clicks, especially here in the States. But what will get clicks is them already talking trash about Google's Pixel Watch that isn't even out yet. Let's relax. Let's see what happens when the watch comes out. If the watch comes out and limitations are there in terms of it being, a 4-year-old or 3-year-old processor or whatever, then by all means, absolutely flame it, right? But until we see what Google does in terms of optimization, let's just slow our roll a little bit. And like I said, just see what happens. There's still so much about this watch that we don't know, right? We can only go off of past experience. And if we're talking about performance and fluidity, Pixel is probably the smoothest and most fluid version of Android I've ever used. I would say Oxygen OS is really, really close. Like, I'm gonna say like they're neck and neck. MIUI is pretty smooth as well. But just in terms of like the animations, all of that stuff, Google's up there. Google is up there. In my opinion, they're and exceeding in some animations what Apple's doing, in my opinion. But I just think that everybody needs to kind of slow their roll and just calm down a little bit about it. That's all. I'm not really too worried about a processor in my smartwatch as long as I'm getting solid battery life, which the battery life I think was like either 50 milliamps or 25 milliamps bigger than what's in the Galaxy Watch 4. Which if that's the case, I'm still expecting the same. I got to charge it every day and a half to 2 days, depending on how much I use cellular. You see what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm expecting this to be a Galaxy Watch 4 with Google's take on the software. Like, that's literally what I'm saying in terms of like specifications, battery life, wireless charging, all of that stuff. I'm honestly feeling like we're going to see this device be perfectly fine. So I had to bring some attention to that because that's kind of been the talk this week, because it's easier to talk bad about something that's not out yet, So yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. I hope it's $150 or 200. I'm thinking 250 base price, 300 for LTE. In all honesty, excuse me. If this watch comes out anywhere near 400, shake my head. It'll be a hard pass. Facts, Brandon. Facts. Will it use LTPO? Maybe they'll have a base model that doesn't like the Pixel 6 and a higher model later to keep price down. And they could. We'll see. Yeah, we still don't know about like any of the screen tech at all, MPT. Like, there's still so much about this watch that we do not know. Like, there's a lot we don't know. As long as the software is optimized for the Google Watch, why should it matter? That's how I see it. I look at Tensor, man. On paper, Tensor is speccing close to the Snapdragon 870, if I'm not mistaken, which is what, 2 generations behind? Because we got the Snapdragon 888 and we got the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Even the 8 Gen 1 Plus is supposedly rumored to come in the new Fold and Flip. So Tensor on paper isn't spec'd as high as the 8 Gen 1 or the 888, right? But if you use a Pixel, it's far more smooth and fluid than my S22 Ultra is. That's for sure. Google, they do make their own chips for the smartphone side. We haven't seen them do their own chips on the watch side just yet. How much power do you need in a watch, really? Yeah, and that's how I look at it too, Jason. Like for me, with my watch, bro, it's literally a notification machine, and I answer, my notifications and reply, and sometimes take phone calls on it. That's literally it. I don't even use half of like the health sensors and stuff. Like I have one of the complications on my watch for it is for steps. I don't even pay attention to it. I just want it on there because smartwatch steps kind of go hand in hand. But I don't even pay attention to it. We also need to remember it won't have a scan UI over the base Wear OS like Ticwatch does, and it will be Google, so they'll make exactly MPT. Like it won't have a skin. Well, it'll have like the Pixel launcher kind of thing. But I think what Google's trying to do with Wear OS 3 is not use for their own watch. It's not really use a launcher, just how it comes is gonna be like stock Wear OS. How we used to have stock Android before we had like the Pixel launcher. I think it's gonna be stock Wear OS 3. He said, "Why do we need such a powerful chip anyway? Is someone trying to play Genshin Impact on the watch? Just price it accordingly, and they'll be good." That's how I see it, Mix. That's how I see it, man. Genosis said, "Oh, the Pixel 6 Pro is vastly smoother than the 13 Pro I have. 120 hertz with 0 animation speed, so smooth. Nice. The watch will come with 120 hertz. I'm done. I'm done." Gboard has swipe to type down, so that will help with typing on it, and voice to text, being able to understand me whether I need to whisper or loud. Yes, because I'm hoping that they do the same voice dictation on the Pixel 6 series. If they do that, oh man, that's gonna be awesome. So excited. I said my guess is around $299, but with fancy health tracking sensors to bridge. That's what I think it is too, Juan. Well, except for the price, I'm thinking I'm still gonna go with $250 for the base price. $300 for cellular. I think is where I'm going. $300 for cellular. I'm all in like swimwear. I'm in there like swimwear for sure. But they already saying no. It is gonna be all of the Fitbit stuff is all gonna be baked in. Galen already was like, bro, I'm in there because he's big on like the Fitbit stuff and the health sensors and all of that. So he's already talking about getting his, but he was already talking about Google already confirmed that they're doing the whole Fitbit stuff. I hope the watch would be a pre-order bonus to be fair, because I'm not paying $300. Yeah, man, I'm thinking 300 for the LTE variant, 250 for base price or for base model. Apple Watch 7 can get up to $1,400, and the Galaxy Watch can up to $429. People relax on price. Yeah, I mean $1,400 in all fairness, I think is for that like the super crazy materials. Like I know that they did like the whole gold and ceramic and all that other good stuff. The $429, the Galaxy Watch, I'm not sure which model that's for, man, but I know I'm getting one regardless. Pixel Watch could drop at $350. I know a lot of people won't get it, and I'm not saying Google price it there. Do not price it there. I'm just saying, for me specifically, I will be getting one regardless. Like regardless. What might raise the price is the Fitbit stuff. That will be yeah. Because when you think about it, like what is Fitbit's like most expensive smartwatch or like smart wearable? Most expensive wearable from Fitbit. Let's see. So the Fitbit Sense was okay. The Fitbit Sense, which is what Galen I think is reviewing right now, he was telling me about. And how much is that? How much is the Fitbit Sense? 300? How much is the Fitbit Sense? 300. So the Fitbit Sense is 300. So if they bake in all of this stuff from Fitbit, which I know a lot of people say like, that could raise the price, but I'm thinking some of those sensors and stuff like that, Google would already be throwing in there anyway, because like some of the stuff on there are stuff that just normal smartwatches already have. So I don't know. But I'm thinking maybe $300, either 250 or 300 for the base model, 350 for LTE maybe. I know I'm going all in on LTE though, me personally. But I'm hoping 250. 250. And I mean, and think about it like this too. If they dare price it at 250, if you're somebody in like the Fitbit ecosystem and you use an Android device, there's kind of no reason for there's kind of like no reason for you not to get a Pixel Watch over, say, like a Fitbit, because it's coming in $50 cheaper and it's offering you way more from a functionality standpoint too. So who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna stand by my guess and say 250 and then 300 for the LTE model. But we'll see. We'll see. Drop that down. Smaller display doesn't require as much to get smoother animations to draw. My only concern is display size. Being a round display can be a disadvantage when typing or scrolling from my. That's a good point too. Oh, Mix had the Versa 3 and that was 200. Facts. Within whether the algorithms, I'd love to see them implement motion gestures really well. Tilt to answer, decline, scroll through text. That's a good point too, MPT. I know Apple kind of has something similar where like you can, tap your fingers and do all that stuff with your watch, and some of that stuff is pretty dope. It's pretty dope, but oh, it's the Hermes edition. Yeah, with the Hermes edition, that one is like a kind of like special edition. There's not a lot of people buying those, in my opinion, but we'll see. We'll see. LTE for me, and hopefully it's not a hot box like the Watch 4 Tragic. Oops, classic. Hey, you can't be talking like that. You a Samsung fan now. You need to chill. You need to chill. You're thinking just under Apple Watch SE price range. That's what I've been saying too. Yeah, I don't know, man. It gets tough. It gets tough. I don't know. Because when I'm thinking about it from that perspective, I mean, Google does like to undercut Samsung and Apple. They've done it with all their other products that they've announced so far. Like the phone is already undercutting the Buds, already undercutting the Pixel 6a. That's already undercutting the SE, I think, by like $50 or $40. So Google does like to undercut the competition. So I mean, we'll see, man. Who knows for sure? Who knows? Jason, this is what I'm thinking. 249 base model, LTE model, 299. I think that's more than fair asking price, in all honesty. But with that, my peoples, we gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up. So later on tonight, we got Juan and TK for best of our week, 11 to 11:15 around that time. So definitely make sure that y'all check those gentlemen out. Always a blast, always a good live stream as well. Tomorrow we got the open mic night with the homie Lashon, aka Holla at Your Boy. Hopefully talking about his S22 Ultra shenanigans, because I know I can't wait to hear him. But yeah, man, so definitely make sure that y'all check out those two streams. As always, thanks anytime, Juan, no problem. Thanks always for, like I said, coming through, chopping it up with your boy on a Thursday night. This is literally the highlight. Ignorant hours tomorrow. Let's go. Yeah. Let me stop. But yeah, like I said, this is always the highlight of my week, man, and just come and just chop it up with y'all. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Yo, appreciate you, Barry, for dropping the link too, man. Yo, best mod on the planet, bro. Shout out to you, Barry. But have a good night, everybody. Thanks as always. I will see you all next week. Peace out.